guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video I'm going to show you how to make this dress. So the first thing is that you'll notice that I folded my fabric into two. This is a very easy dress to make. I have two pieces here. That's the back is folded into two. You see it's on a fold, right? And then the second piece also is on a fold, but I'm going to split it open. So the first one here is the back, the one here is the front. So what we are going to do is just trace out our pattern. So the width I have here is basically the widest part of my body, which is my hip measurement, and then I added extra, like, let's 3 inches to it, right? And then the front panel here has extra 2 inches for the button to make the placket. So now the next thing is going to be to go up to the shoulder and mark your shoulder divided by 2. So for me that is going to be 8. So I'm going to mark it here, and then after that I'm going to come down 1 inch of shoulder slope, and then I'm going to insert my armhole here, connect it like this, go up all the way to this point, just to be sure everything is straight. So somewhere here, and then I'm going to connect it like so. And then I'm going to give it a curve here. The next thing is going to be to mark my bust divided by 4. So wherever that is, mark it for yourself. And then I'm going to do plus extra 1 inch of, it depends on you if you want it free on the bust or not. You could do ½ an inch of ease and then 1 inch of seam allowance, or you could do 1 inch of ease, 1 inch of seam allowance. So I've marked mine. And then after that, you're going to go ahead and mark your shoulder to your waist, which for me is at 17. I'm not going to use this now. Then I'm going to mark my shoulder to my hip line, which is here at 27.5, right? So what I'm going to do is at the hip line, I'm going to mark my hip divided by 4. And then the next thing I'm going to do is to add the whole. So guys, what I'm going to do here is just use the 3 inches I added. For 1 inch is going to serve as seam allowance, but the other 2 is going to serve as ease. So remember, like I said, when I was determining the width of the fabric here, I just did my hip divided by 4, which is 12. I added 3 inches to it. So the 1 inch is seam allowance, 2 inches for the ease, because the bottom is free. But if you want more than that, you could do maybe extra 4 inches. But I find this to be okay because my hip is already like at 12. I don't want it like bigger than that, like puffy. So once you mark it to this point, you're going to go ahead and connect it all the way to from here to the hip line. So just try to connect it straight like this, and that is it. So now all I have to do, so this is going to be all the way to the end of the dress. So all I have to do now is to cut out the armhole, cut down from here. But then you're going to also go to the neckline, mark 3 inches of your neck width, connect your shoulder slope, and then you're going to then mark 1 inch down to this point for your back neckline. And then let's say 3 inches here is going to be the front neckline. So from here to the same point, you see, so 3 inches in front, 1 inch at the back. So I'm going to cut this out, and then I'm also going to cut out the front. So guys, you see I've cut it out both in front and then at the back. I separated the front panel. So the next thing is on this front armhole, I'm just going to chip out a little bit of it just for the curve. So something like this is what I'm going to just go in here and then reduce the armhole a little by like ½ an inch, just so it's not poking out when I'm wearing it. So cut that out. And then we're going to go ahead and cut the sleeve. So guys, this is what I'm using for my sleeve. You can make yours a little longer if you prefer that. So what I'm going to do now is just take it the way it is, and then I'm going to it also depends on the length you want. So whatever length you decide to use, I'm using about I want it to end at 17 for my sleeve length, but I added 1 inch to it, so 18.5 is what I have here. And then the width is just your armhole divided by 2. You can also add extra 1 inch to it. So this is what I'm going to do now. Come down here and mark at 4 inches, right? And then I'm going to connect from this point to the top, and after that find halfway through this line, give it a curve below like this and a curve above like this. And once that is done, the next thing is going to be to mark it. Remember, because of the extra room we added on the sleeve, you will need some seam allowance to this, so that this will be enough to cover that. You understand? Because our armhole, if you remember, your armhole is going to go all the way into this point. So if you just use your armhole divided by 2, you might stop here. So because of this extra seam allowance, you would need it also on the sleeve. So let's say you did extra like 1 inch or so, right? So once you do that, any excess that is left, because my armhole divided by 2 would have been at 10, then I added extra 1 inch to it, right? And then let's say this extra remaining here, what you can do is you just angle it out like this, so it will give your sleeve a little shape like funnel. Although the one on the sleeve on the image looks like a straight sleeve, but just to angle it a little out like this. So all I have to do now is just cut from here all the way out and cut off the excess, and that is our sleeve. So you will start to add the black piece. So to add the black piece, what you're going to do is to just get your fabric that you're going to be using. So let's say this is it here. All you have to do is decide the amount you want to use. So that can come. So guys, what you're going to do is, this is the wrong side of your sleeve. You're going to take the strip that you're using. Don't mind that this is shorter. I'm still going to cut something longer. I'm just using this to show you. So this is the right side here. This is the wrong side. You will notice it, right? This is the right. This is the wrong. This one here is the right side. So I'm placing the right side to the wrong side of this here. Sew it with ½ an inch on the edge here, and then turn it over like this. Once you've sewn it, turn it over, iron it down, and then use ½ an inch on this side to sew it all over like this on top. You understand? So when you go to cut, make sure that this is 3 inches, not 2, because you need ½ an inch on both ends, to the one to fold it here and then the one to fold the edge on top of it to sew it. That way you'll be left with 2 inches, but I find 2 inches will be more better than using anything less, because if you cut 2 inches, well, by the time you take away the ½ an inch of joining it here and using ½ an inch to fold the edge of the black, you'll be left with just 1 inch, and it will be like a very thin band. So I'm going to use 3 instead. So I'm going to do that on both of my sleeves, and then I'm going to attach the sleeve to the body of the dress. So how you're going to do that is just take your dress, open it up like this. You open up the back panel first, and then you're going to join it shoulder to, and then you're going to join the shoulder of the back to the shoulder of the front, just like this here. So take it here and then sew it. So I'm going to join this side of the shoulder to this side with ½ an inch, join this other side of the shoulder to this side using ½ an inch, right? Once that is done, you're going to go ahead in the center of this front panel here. You're going to hem it so that you make your band, the placket. So how you make the placket is, first you're going to fold ½ an inch. After folding the ½ an inch, then tuck it in by 1 inch and make a seam all the way down. So let me say it again. You can just get the center of your front panel, like the center here. Remember, we had 2 inches in here. So what you can do is tuck in ½ an inch and then move it in by 1 inch, or you could do 0.75, and then you sew it all the way down. That way you've made a placket for the button on both sides of the center of the front panel. Do that, and then you attach your sleeve to the dress. So guys, the next thing is going to be just join the body of your cloth, fold the placket, and that is it for the body of this here. Hem the end of your clothes. So we have somewhere to put our button, we have somewhere to put the buttonhole. You see, on the inside, we've also joined the sleeve here. So you could make your own sleeve a little longer if you want, but I don't want it that long. So this is what I have now. So now it's time for the neckline. So this is what I'm going to be working with. So if you look at it, it's about, I think, 4 inches on a fold. Yes, almost 4 inches on a fold. So you could do 7.5 open. Yeah, so what I have here is 7.5 open. So when I fold it into two, is about 3.75 or so. So now you see that I hemmed one end of it. What I'm going to do is just go to that end I hemmed, fold it out like this, fold it out this way, and then I'm going to just fix it in like I'm fixing the band of a skirt. So if you want, you can also just go ahead and measure round all the way to this end, so you know the exact measurements you're going to need. Cut off the excess, hem it like how you hem this part, and then just fold the corner with 1/2 inch like this, tuck in 1/2 inch at the end of this here. Put this piece, one end of this inside here, let it go in by 1/2 inch also, and then you're going to hem it all the way until you come back to the other end. Once that is done, the next thing we are going to do is to fix in our belt. So you will notice that it has a belt that is tied on both sides of the cloth. So how you're going to achieve that is to go ahead and measure your shoulder to your waistline. So this is my shoulder to waist at 17.5, somewhere here, and then somewhere here also, right? 17.5. The next thing I'm going to do is from the center, I'm going to measure out about, let's say, 7 inches away. So guys, you could just do it depends on you what you would prefer. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take mine and do like 7 inches. A smaller person, you could do 6 inches, because you will notice on her own is not on the nipple line. So you could do your bust point divided by 2, which for me would have been 4. That is where my nipple line is, and then I added extra 3 inches to it just to move this towards the side, because the belt is on the side, right? It's not on the nipple line, and it's not even visible in front, so it's moving away. So I did my nipple line divided by 2, which is 4, plus extra 3 inches, so that is 7. So on this other side again, I'm going to move away by 7, and then I'm going to make sure to mark the point of that 7 on the back, mark the point of the 7 also on the back here. So, and then after that, you're going to go ahead and make ropes that are like, let's say 40 inches long or 45 inches long. Then you're going to take it the way it is. So when you go to attach this belt now, the way you are going to attach it is to go first, this is the end, right? I'm going to place it on this part here, use 1/2 inch to sew it down. And then after I sew it down like this, I'm going to top stitch it again towards the very, like the end, top stitch it again on this part. So that way you will not be seeing the rough end of the belt. So first you stitch it down using 1/2 inch, and then you fold it over on top of it and top stitch it again with 1/2 inch. And then that will be it. So you're going to do it on the 4 sides, one on this side. You're going to have 4 of this belt, one on the other side, exact point on the back, exact point on this side, exact point. So you've made the 4 belts. Go ahead and make your button and your buttonhole, and then that will be it. So I'm going to go ahead and finish mine and bring it back so you guys can see. So guys, this is the dress here. You will notice that I sewed close mine because I don't have button at the moment. The button I like, I don't have it, and I wouldn't want to open it up and then the buttonhole will be too wide because it's not the same size of button. So I just closed it up for the sake of the video, but in your own case, you will just put your button and your buttonhole on one flap. And this is it here. So like I said, put the belt, you see, sew it first, top stitch it. The same on this side. There are 2 on this side, 2 on the other side. This is the sleeve, this is my collar. Is one piece of cloth folded into 2, making the collar. The back looks like this. So it just has this here, and that is it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in my next video. Guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Bye.